Cactus Jack came to town last week. As you can see, fans, he still is the North American heavyweight champion. You beat Cactus Jack 1, 2, 3 right here in the middle, and I hear he wants revenge on March 13th. We'll talk more about that, but I know you have to be savoring this big victory.
Yes, this is the biggest victory of my career so far, and well, I'm looking forward to wrestling him anytime he wants to come down here and try another hand at the belt.
Ladies and gentlemen, it was one of the all-time great matches in the history of Jonesboro Wrestling. And right now we're going to show you some clips of that very match. This is what you missed if you weren't at the ASU Armory last Monday night. I have just been told the match is signed Monday night, Jonesboro ASU Armory. You against Flanagan, no disqualification.
Let's do a little brief rundown. First, I come down here and I beat the Colorado Kid up 9 after 9. Right or wrong, guys? Then he brings Cactus Jack in and I waltz him across Texas. He slips on a banana peel. He's nowhere to be found, right? So I go through everybody, and here we got the cream of the crop, Flash Flanagan. Well, tonight I just got through stomping his brains in. Let me tell you something, Flash Flanagan. Next Monday night, it's a no disqualification match, son. You better get on the phone and talk to the Colorado Kid and Cactus Jack, because I wouldn't give a crippled crab a crutch, Jack. I'm going to knock your teeth out, and then when you're sucking soup out of a straw for about 6 months in the hospital, you're going to be going, Buddy Landel knocked all my teeth out. Buddy Landel knocked all my teeth out. Hey, I got one more thing to say. Somebody stop me.
From the Smoky Mountains to Ozark Mountain Wrestling, Tracy Smothers, Rock and Roll Ricky Morton, welcome to Ozark Mountain Wrestling.
Thanks, Bert. It's our pleasure to be here. You know, we've been in the Smoky Mountain Wrestling for about 2 years now, but it's always a pleasure to come back to Arkansas, Jonesboro. Speaking for myself, Tracy Smothers, a wild-eyed Southern boy. I hadn't been in Arkansas in 6 years. I'm just glad to be here. You got a lot of good competition here. The guys we're fixing to wrestle are the Spiders. I know former USWA Tag Team Champions, the Colorado Kid, the River City Bombers, and a whole lot. It's great to be back in Arkansas. It's always great to be back in the South, and it's sure great to be with one half of the Rock and Roll Express right here.
He's fired up tonight.
You got that right. You know, it's been a long time since I've been to Jonesboro, because, you know, these people around here first saw the Rock and Roll Express, tie their boots on, put the bandanas around our legs, and they stay behind us ever since then. That's the reason why we always put the fans #1. That's why we never mind settling for #2. Like you said, it's a pleasure to be back here in the Jonesboro area, Ozark Mountain Wrestling. Like you said, Smoky Mountain to the Ozark Mountains. That's what it's all about. Whoa, somebody stop me, because you see, what is it, Tracy?
What I'm talking about is all you good old boys out there, put your cups in the kettle, load up your ladies, and bring your babies, because wherever you see the emblem, Ozark Mountain Wrestling, you will see the wild-eyed Southern boy, Tracy Smothers, and one half of the Rock and Roll Express, Ricky Morton.
Spider up to the second rope, down hard on Smothers. They're double team Smothers. It's the Colorado Kid. Colorado Kids hit the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, Colorado Kid hit the ring. However, the Spiders are your winner, trying to lay both Smothers and Morton out. What a match. The Spiders attacking you. Oh, man, I can't believe it.
Well, you know something, Bert? I heard about the Spiders. I knew they were a great team, and there's no doubt about it. But all these people in Jonesboro, Arkansas, saw what I saw. We had those guys beat, man. Ricky Morton is hurt. He hit him with a chain. I don't know what he hit him, but he cleaned his clock. Colorado Kid, I want to thank you for coming out, man. That's a very noble thing you did. It's obvious Ricky's not going to be able to make it next week, man, because he's not goofy. He may have a concussion, I don't know. But I'm asking you, I've heard a lot of good things about you. Rookie of the Year in professional wrestling, the whole 9 yards. You're out there from Boulder, Colorado, wherever you're from. I know you guys are rough, tough, and hard to buff. I'm asking you, the Colorado Kid, to be my partner next week right here in Jonesboro, Arkansas against the Spiders.
Tracy, let me tell you, I still suffering an injury from Cactus Jack a few weeks ago. As you know, he took my belt away from me and everything. But I tell you what, Tracy, it'd be an honor. I wasn't going to wrestle next week, but it'd be an honor for me to step in the ring with you and go against them Spiders.
He said yes, he will be your partner this Monday night in Jonesboro against the Spiders.
Money. Bert, Prentice, I'm telling you, I'm telling the people in Jonesboro, Arkansas, I'm telling all the viewing audience and Ozark Mountain Wrestling, when the Colorado Kid and the wild-eyed Southern boy get together, together. We're going to be on them like a duck on a June bug. And Freddie Fargo, if you stick your nose in our business, I'm going to got a right hand that's going to send you to the pro.
He's blinked. Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, they just humiliated Tracy Smothers. Ladies and gentlemen, you just seen that. Tracy, my gosh, they tore the flag.
Bert, what hit me? What in the world? I had him beat. I had it going, yeah. Bert, Prentice, I've been in sport for 12 years. I've waved the rebel flag, me and Steve Armstrong, since 1987. And I've always waved it proudly. But in all the 12 years, all over the world, wherever I've been, that is the worst beating that I have ever took. Spiders, you're a great team. You're great athletes. There's no doubt about it. But I think that the wild-eyed Southern boy, Tracy Smothers, is a little bit better, man. I know it. And all these people in Jonesboro, Arkansas, and the millions of people that watch the world's fastest rising wrestling promotion, Ozark Mountain Wrestling, saw it. I had you beat, Spiders. These crossed my running lights. They tore up the rebel flag and do whatever they want to me. But I've waved it since 1987, and all they're my grandfather who fought in the Civil War. And I've never waved it with anything racial at all. It's a symbol of my Southern heritage. But I'll tell you this. I'm telling all you people out there and the millions of people watching this television.
Got right here, a big old brain buster, and Murdoch and Smothers win the match with ease. Okay, Freddie Fargo, very funny. Now you bring the real spiders and you bring them now, because I'm not going to tolerate this. It's obviously that was sexy Steve Stratton and Slick Rick Bert. Obviously the spiders are afraid of you.
You got that stuff right. But one thing that I want to say right now, is it not great to be alive and to be in the South, huh? Whoa, that's what I'm screaming. Spiders, Freddie Fargo, I don't blame you for showing up, because guys, right here beside me is the original, the Texas Outlaw, Captain Redneck, Dick Murdoch, and he is my friend. You tore up the rebel flag, and you think that's not going to go unanswered. Well, I got a lot of friends. This man right here, I respect him and Bob Armstrong as much as I do my own father. I spent 31 days in Japan with him and learned more in them 31 days than I have in 12 years in this sport. So I'm going to tell you this, Spiders, if you don't like the South, Freddie Fargo, if you don't like the South, you get your ass out of here, man. Hey. Oh. Everybody knows that wasn't the Spiders. Freddie Fargo was barred from the building, and they knew better because my man was here. Next week, right here in Jonesboro, Arkansas, I got Spider number 2, and it's North versus South. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to tell the hundreds of people out here and the millions of people watching this television show right now, the South is going to rise again right here in Jonesboro. Right, Dickie?
Dick, I promise you, that was not the Spiders. I promise you it wasn't.
Well, you know, it doesn't matter. First of all, it's a pleasure being right here on Ozark Mountain Wrestling. It's a real pleasure, and it's a pleasure to be right here in front of some of the greatest wrestling fans in the world today, right here in Jonesboro, Arkansas, and the surrounding area. Now, believe me when I tell you, I have been all over the world. I've been a champion of WWF, NWA, and these are the greatest fans. Listen to them. Now, I'm going to lay a promise to you people. You've watched me for years in professional wrestling. When I tell you I'm going to do something, I'm going to get the job done. I'll guarantee it. Ozark Mountain, you get those Spiders down here, and you get the real ones, and you get Tracy and myself, and I'll fly back in here on my own expenses, because I want them in the ring as much as you do, because these fans deserve it. You deserve it.
It's been a long time since I've ever seen anything like this. My gosh.
Bert, Prentice, everybody knows who I am, Jack. And it don't matter where I'm at. The blood's gonna be flowing. Tracy Smothers, you say you're a rebel. You say you're a man. I don't think so. And what I'm telling you, boy, is anytime, anywhere, any place you want a piece of me, I'm easy like Sunday morning. So let me tell you, bring it on back. He's laying there like a bloody pulp, ain't he?
Well, I can guarantee you this Monday night, you're going to have a rematch with him. No disqualification. You better believe
you. You know what? Somebody say something about I wasn't born on the scared side of life. I walked the walk many a time, Tracy Smothers, former NWA World Heavyweight Champion, former Georgia Weight Heavyweight Champion. Anything I've ever wanted, I've always got. And you know the bottom line, Bert Prentice. It's not luck with me, brother. It's a desire. I got that desire in the heart. Tracy Smothers Monday night, Tuesday night, out in the back alley. I don't care, because Wildfire's here to beat you up.
This Monday night, Wildfire Tommy Rich against Tracy Smothers. Anything goes at the ASU Armory, 7:30 Monday night. You know, for one of the first times in my life, I don't know what to say, Tracy.
Bert Prentice, I don't know what to say myself. You know something? No, there's no doubt that Tommy Rich is a great athlete, that he was the youngest man to ever be the NWA World's Heavyweight Champion. Everybody knows that for a fact, man. Everybody knows the fact that he was Georgia Tag Team Champion, that he was National Heavyweight Champion, that he's one of the biggest stars that's ever been in professional wrestling. Tommy Rich, I always respected you when I was an amateur athlete. We were rivals, our school, Springfield and Hendersonville. You've always been one of the greatest. Started when you was a teenager, been all over the world. But let me tell you something. Respect just went out the stinking window, man. You disgraced the South, not I. North versus South, they tore up my rebel flag. I did what I had to do, Bert Prentice, to win that match. What happens? You disgraced the South by coming down and glomming me with a chair, hitting me in the head. Well, let me tell you something, Wildfire. Let me tell you something. I've had 13 concussions, and I've been hit by every Tom, Dick, and Harry in this sport. I'm a real man. Next Monday night, I rode up and down the roads with you. Johnny Rich told me you'd lost your mind for the last year. I saw it tonight because you're a no-good, stinking, backstabbing tramp, just like that stinking Tasha.
Well, you took the fight to him, but I know you're not satisfied.
Bert Prentice, I'm telling you, I'm telling the millions of people watching this program right now and the hundreds of people in Jonesboro, Tommy Wildfire Rich was not an NWA World Champion for nothing, man. That's what I'm screaming. He's a tough son of a gun, and everybody knows it. Last week, I'm out there defending the honor of the South, and Tommy Wildfire Rich disposable. Spread that out, buddy. Take that. I'm standing right here. Come down, get some. Hey, Rich. Hey, you're the one ran to the dressing room, man. I'm standing right here in front of you. How about next week, right here in Jonesboro? Nobody can get in and nobody can get out. We'll have a lumberjack match, huh? Now, Wildfire, we straight up tonight. You didn't come behind me with no chair. You didn't get a chance to finish the job. What you got to understand right here is you're looking at the Timex watch. I can take a living, licking, and by God, I can keep on ticking. That's what I'm screaming.
Okay, so the match will be next Monday night, you and Tommy Rich in a lumberjack match. Anything goes.
Anything goes from your nose to your toes, man. That's what I'm screaming. I'm a southern-born, southern-bred thoroughbred, guaranteed not to rust, bust, collect dust, bend, break, or splinter. And I was born on a mountain, and I was raised in a cave, Bert Prentice. Women in wrestling is all I crave. So Tommy Rich, next Monday night will be the final outcome.
I think somebody said something about a lumberjack match right here next Monday night.
You know, somebody say something about the bottom line. Tommy Wildfire Rich, whether it's any wrestling promotion in the country. When I'm here, I give 110%. A lot of people don't like what I do. Tracy Smothers, I do what I want to, when I want to do it, whether it's Jonesboro, Panago, Hardy, it don't make a stinking bit to me, because everybody out there watching, to me, Bert Prentice, ain't nothing but a low-class redneck, just like Tracy Smothers. And that's about all I got to say about it.
But you got a lumberjack match this Monday night. Any thoughts?
Any thoughts? I had to chase him all over the building tonight till people seen that. You're a liar, boy. Everybody knows I don't lie. Bert Prentice, you've seen it. I had to chase him all over this building.
It was an incredible match, and I know it's going to be a great match this Monday night.
Lumberjacks, all I'm saying is, Buddy Landel will be there every time you start to run to throw you back in. I ain't never run from nobody in my life, and that's these people here.
Okay, Cousin Bert here with my favorite cousin Betty at the ASU Armory. We're about 15 minutes into this match, ladies and gentlemen. The wrestlers around the ring are lumberjacks. It's a lumberjack match. If the wrestler goes outside the ring, they're supposed to throw him right back in. But as you see there, with Nature Boy Buddy Landel and Tasha's boys, they jump Tracy Smothers. There's the Phantoms of McClarty Brothers and Sean Taylor to help him back in. For wrestlers thrown out, they're supposed to be thrown back in immediately. But some sides don't adhere to that. Tommy Rich there with the big DDT. Cousin Betty, this match has been incredible.
It sure has, Bert. That Tommy Rich knows what he's doing. Of course, I love Tracy Smothers, too. They're both something to see.
There he throws him out again. Buddy Landel taking cheap shots. I hate that Buddy Landel.
Well, I don't. I kind of like to watch him.
Well, no accounting for taste, Cousin Betty. Cousin Buddy. Cousin Betty. Okay, Wildfire Tommy Rich raking the eyes. I don't see what you see in Buddy Landel. Of course, you are an older woman. I guess an older woman, he would appear to an older woman. Not that you're an older woman, but you are an... What a match! What a match!
What hit me, Bert?
Buddy Landel passing Tommy Rich something.
He crossed my running lights. I always had all the utmost respect for Tommy Wildfire Rich. But Tommy Rich, I'm telling you this right now. I said this before and I'll say it again. This is Ozark Mountain Wrestling, and you know you got something going when a few people are a little bit jealous. So let me tell you this, Wildfire Tommy Rich, next Monday night, I know Cactus Jack is supposed to be here against you in a cage match. You know what I say? I love Cactus Jack like a brother, but I know for a fact he can't be here. Bert Prentice, I'm telling you and the hundreds of people in Jonesboro and the millions of people at home, next week, next Monday night, I want the cage match with you, Wildfire Tommy Rich.
You got it. You got it.
Ho, ho, ho. Nobody gets in, nobody gets out. It's going to be a wild, bloody affair. And by God, Wildfire, we're going to solve this next week, next Monday night. There won't be any change. There won't be any coming from behind. It'll be straight up right here in the fastest rising wrestling promotion in the country, Ozark Mountain Wrestling. Tommy Rich, I am going to kick your bleach blonde ass.
It's going to be inside a 10-foot steel cage. You're going to be locked in a cage. We gave the match to Tracy Smothers.
No. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm not scared.
Oh.
I didn't ask you nothing either, Bert Prentice.
I'm just glad.
Hey, shut up. Shut up. Bert Prentice, whether these ignorant people here know it or not, a cage is one of the most dangerous matches in professional wrestling.
And it's got to be that way. There's too much help on the outside going on.
I didn't have no help. I beat him with a small package, 1, 2, 3. I didn't have no help.
You're going in the cage.
Shut up! I'm going in a cage.
Monday night, right here in Jonesboro. Your new home on Monday night, Jonesboro.
Brother, I don't know that I like Jonesboro or not because these stupid rednecks. Tracy Smothers, you better shut up, Hellbone. You come shine my boot if you got something to do. Huh? You ain't got no teeth either. Nobody in this town have no teeth, do they? Tracy, shut up so I can talk about what I got to talk about. Tracy Smothers, I've wrestled the best in cages, brothers. It goes from the Andersons. It goes from the Hansons. It goes from the Koloffs. And then it goes to Buzz Sawyer. God bless him. He's in his grave, Tracy Smothers. So what I'm telling you, Monday night, you want to be bad for these rednecks, that's your prerogative. Monday night, next Monday night, and this might be my house. This might be my house in Jonesboro. Monday night, Tracy Smothers, you're going to make the walk down to that steel cage. And when I run your head across it, the blood's going to flow. Monday night, Tracy Smothers. give up. Don't give up. Fight forever. Don't give up. Fight forever. Don't give up. Fight forever. Fight forever and ever and ever and ever.